So Bologna is here in the middle of the northern part of Italy. Okay, and here you can see some pictures. It's very famous for the long porticos that has a very long history in Bologna. Here you can see an aerial view of the city. Okay, Bologna is considered, maybe you know, the oldest university in the Western world. Was founded 1,000 years ago, or less. It was the outcome of the spontaneous and informal initiative of few students. Also, if you are curious, you can read something about the history of Bologna University, which the very beginning came out from a spontaneous initiative by the students, which at the beginning paid the salary to the teachers. Okay, so it was something that was it's strange to hear right now, but this is how things worked in the past. So a long history over 9 centuries. And in the 21st century, Unibol set up the first multi-campus scheme in Italy. This is the famous Irneri, which was considered one of the founders of the Bologna University. Okay, so let me. The university is made up of 32 departments, and one of the departments is the Department of Physics and Astronomy at Augusto Righi, where you will come for your 3rd semester, which is located in the middle of the city. Here you can see some numbers which characterize the Bologna University. We have about 90,000 students which choose the university, at least according to this academic year. A bit less than 10% that comes from abroad. In total, we have about 6,000 people which are working at university, half and half in terms of teachers and professional staffs. We have about 100 international degree programs, and most of them are held in English, and 48 PhD program degrees. So some words about the Department of Physics and Astronomy, well, where you will have your 3rd semester. The Department of Physics and Astronomy is a significant structure with almost 500 researchers which is achieving a level of excellence in research and teaching. Here you can see one of the main room where the lectures are held. And okay, we also co-host some infrastructures for the INFN, which is the National Institute for Nuclear Physics, which is one of the Bologna branch of INFN. And then CNAF, which is the Center for the Information Technologies, where there is this computer center that you can see on the right bottom part of the slide. The department is very huge, as we were saying, therefore it carries with it a lot of activities. There are different areas which are explored, from the applied physics to the atmospheric physics, the astrophysics, and nuclear subnuclear physics, which is the main focus, together with the theory physics for this master. Then you have the physics of Earth, and matter physics, education, and history of physics. Okay, you can see that almost all the branches of physics are covered within our department. Coming more a bit into details in terms of the research items that we are going to explore. There are, of course, the high energy particle physics with accelerators. Bologna is one of the few places in Italy where all the 4 major HEC experiments are located, are present in terms of people that work on there. Then there is some experiments in terms of nuclear physics, neutrino physics, astroparticle physics and cosmology, detector R&D, technology transfer and computing. Now we are starting also some activities on gravitational waves and quantum computing. Okay, so these are new activities that are going to take flight in the next few years. In particular, Bologna is the heart of Data Valley, take into account that almost the 70% of the Italian computing power and storage capacity is located in Bologna, in the huge new research hub, which is the big data technopole, in which also Leonardo, which is, I think, one of the most, the fourth or the fifth most powerful supercomputing in the world is located. Okay, so maybe also for the geographical location in which Bologna is becoming a point of reference in Europe for what concerns the computing and data storage. Okay, some words about the semester in Bologna. That was something was already said before. So it's the first semester of the second year. You typically have an introduction day in Bologna in the middle of September. Then the courses start in the soon after the course will start, and they will end soon after, just before the Christmas break. The exam period is soon after the break, January and February. And the focus for the semester is on particle physics and computer science. So some words on the courses. Here you can see on top in the gray band the name of the course. Here you have advanced standard model that is whose teachers are the three colleagues that you can see here. Professor Maltoni, Pascoli, and Pagani. This is the content of the course, in which you can hear about some advanced concept of the standard model that you have already acquainted at the beginning in the first semester. Then you have phenomenology and experimental flavor physics. This is a course divided in two parts, which are held by me and Professor Carbone. The course covers the aspect of flavor physics in the quark sector in the first module, in the leptonic sector, neutrinos in the second module. Then you have computer science for high energy physics. Okay, this is a very modular course which is divided into different parts. There is a part which is related to statistical data analysis for high energy physics, in which you have both the theoretical introduction and the hands-on and lab part for the course. Then you have other two modules for data processing infrastructure and advanced C++ programming for computer science. Then you have a course which is preparation for scientific research and internship orientation. This is held by Angelo Carbone, in which typically this course is organized by inviting different speakers from outside. And the outcome of the course is to learn how to write a paper, and you will hear about seminars for internship opportunities. Okay, so this is a course in which you can get some ideas about the thesis that the thesis work that you can do soon after the end of the Bologna semester. Bologna's life. Bologna is well known to be an important pole of very guiding pole. It's an important agricultural, industrial, financial, and transport hub. And maybe you know that it's also very famous for mechanical electronics, for the cars, for the engines and many other things. There are famous nicknames for Bologna. The learned ones, La Dotta, which something which is referring to the fact that it's hosting one of the most old and important universities in Italy, and the fat one, which means La Grassa, which is a specific reference to the rich cuisine, which is well known all around the world. It's a lovely place to live for numerous reasons. Okay. Accommodation. Okay, accommodation, of course, is an issue. Okay, in particular in this last period. However, take into account that for getting accommodation, University of Bologna offers several opportunities and some course. You have different sites in which you can find help from the offices. Here you can see the list of a couple of them. However, also other resources for finding accommodation will be soon available on the IMAP website.